Welcome back to the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures, and I'm your host, Hiker Lou, and this is Lone Wolf Scouting Fatwood Adventures. This is episode 45. Now, welcome back. I have two paths, a path going this way and one going that way. So I think I'm going to go to the left one first, see if they both meet up. They both cross each other eventually. Beautiful out here and majestic. It's just quiet. This is what I like. The solitude. I don't know if that's a pine tree or not, but if it is, this is where we're going to land ourselves here today. Look at that. This is a pine tree. Look at that, snapped, old, where it just fell apart. Everything is completely rotted out in this tree. Everything, if you can see that, this old, rotted out. See something else up there. Take a look at this. I know there's something like right here. That's good. Okay, so I'm here. I found a small, or whatever's left of it, a decomposing pine tree, and I'm going to show you everything in a minute. I'm just setting the cameras up. So here's a part of the trunk. What's remaining of it is completely rotting out, as you can see. I believe I have my head cam, and I hope it's getting this. So you can see all this is rotting out. And so what I want to do is just push the stuff that's completely rotted. You can see that. That's part of the trunk. You can see that by identifying the bark. That is a pine tree. That's just one of the ways of identifying a pine tree. You have to know what the bark looks like. And there are different species of pine trees. So in your region, just get familiar with them. Familiarize yourself with your surroundings, where you live, and what type of trees that are around. Okay, this is what's left. And this is a solid piece. Okay, that's solid. Well, can't be that solid. I could push it right out. This is the piece right here. Okay, so this is what we got. Moving that out. I don't need this. Just pull it out. Okay, what we're going to do. Get this out. Yeah. Now this is pretty good. There's so many ways of harvesting fatwood, and this is one of them. And here we are. Let me see. Oh, definitely. Okay. So what we're going to do, this is the a solid piece right here that's going into the ground. I gotta get the knife so we could see, get an idea of how far this goes down. The root system is very hollow. This is very, very hollow. May have to just get the longer knife, get around this. Okay, I went ahead and started to, I noticed how hollow all of this is going down into the root system. And this is definitely the root system down here, to the solid piece you can see that I'm touching. And this is solid also. This is all part of the perimeter of the tree that died. As you can see, this is all punk wood. This is really good wood you could make charred material from. Alright, back to this here. Okay folks, so this is one of the ways of identifying an old dead pine tree, and this is part of the root system. Now this is part of the stem that's going into the root system that's going into the ground. So I'm going to cut this piece right here, and we're going to see what we have. This is what it is. Okay, and what I could do, take my knife and a piece of wood or something. I'm gonna chop right down in the middle of this. This is not premium fatwood. It's hollowed, but this stuff right here, getting into the ground here, this is what I want. And you can see that this is a solid piece of wood. See if I can cut it from here. It's marbleized, but it's not what I want. But I could always do a demonstration to see if it is worth it. This is going to be it for this section here. I'm done with this location. It's really dried out and rotted out, so no need for me to go any further in this situation here. But I did find a nice thick chunky piece here, but it sounds hollow. That's what it sounds like. Definitely sounds hollow. You can see that. Look at that. Okay. That's good. Okay folks, I'll be right back. I'm going to set up in another location, and I'm going to show you a couple of these pieces and do a power to burn for you. Okay, here we are, and look what I found. I found a turtle. He's locked up. Okay, it's all locked up, and the lake is that way. So I'm going to carry this little bad boy with me, and I'm going to drop him off near the lake. He's far away from water. I don't know if he's dead or not, but he's solid, has weight, and I don't see anything sticking out of him unless he died that way. I don't know. But we'll find out when we let him free toward the pond and the lake I'm headed to right now. Okay. Alright, so we're going to just keep going right along, and I'm going to take this little bad boy with me, and I could drop him off at the pond. And hopefully he's alive and he'll just keep living. And it's a good thing, it's ethics, you know, when you're out here and you see something that may need help, an animal, injured animal, a person, always reach out and help, because if you were in that situation, you would want to be helped also. Okay, time to move on. Nothing is guaranteed when you come out looking for fatwood. Nothing. The turtle just popped his head out, and this beautiful little turtle is pretty far from home. And they like to be around water, and there was nothing out here. I don't know how he ventured out here, but I'm going to give him a little more water, give him something to stick his head out. And he's drinking it too. There you go. There he is. He's sticking his head out. See, that's opening up right there. He's going to stick his head out. I think he's afraid of me because he knows I'm here, but don't know if this turtle knows that I'm trying to save him. You can see that right there where I'm pointing to. He stuck his head out. Now, let me see what happens if I turn him that way. See if he puts his head out now. Oh yeah. This is awesome. This is part of my Fatwood video I'm making. Saving animals, saving wildlife as you go along. There it is, it's slowly opening up. There's my little turtle that I saved. He's going to pop his head out. Definitely going to pop his little head out soon. I'm going to put a little water on that for him. Record this turtle for a minute. I just found this turtle out there, so I'm going to take him over to the lake. You can see him sticking his head out a little bit. There he is, he's opening up. Beautiful little turtle. Smile for the camera. And I'm just going to pour a little water. I'm sure he likes that. He likes that water. Oh yeah, there you go. That's what he wants. He was dying. The poor little turtle was dying. He had no water. Look. He's not afraid of him. He likes that. Look at him. He's coming out of his shell. He likes that. He must like me. Look at him. Yeah, he's ready to go. It's okay, little turtle. I'm going to take you to the lake. I can't let you walk off. I got to take you to the lake. Look at him. That's a beautiful little turtle. I saved the turtle while on my scouting and Fatwood hiking adventures. Look at him. He's trying to find his way around. Oh, look at him. That water just rejuvenated him and brought him back to life. Look at that turtle. Look at him. Say hi to the world, turtle. Say hi to all my fans. The people who love animals like you. Creatures, God's creatures. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let that turtle sit there. I'm going to get back into my video here. Okay, welcome back to the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures, and this is Lone Wolf Scouting Fatwood Adventures, episode 45. And when I first came in, I found a beautiful clustered fatwood, a piece of fatwood cluster. I don't know what happened to it. I put it down somewhere. I knew I was going to come back and get it. Couldn't find it. Okay, so this is what I have. It's not much, but this is still fatwood, and I'm going to show you that it still could light. And I came across this huge piece right here that I'm going to cut down the middle here. Got to get my big knife out first. Let's see if I can just what I can do. Yep, that's it. There it is. Oh yeah. All right, we're going to improvise here now. Let me see what we have. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get down the middle of this right here. There it is. This is not premium fatwood, but it looks like part of the wing. Yeah. It's breaking up a lot. It's some parts are solid, and some parts are very hollow. And you can see that. That's a decent piece of fatwood. It has weight to it. Okay, we're gonna chop into this here. Wow. Okay. Now this is more like it. That is an incredible piece of fatwood. What I'm going to do right now, just do a quick burn for you. See if I can get this one cut down, right down the middle. Yeah, this is certainly just dry. Definitely. Very dry wood. I'm going to try this one more time. There we are. That's a nice vein. I think I'll take some of that from these two pieces right here. Okay. Alright, so this is what I got today. And it's not a big harvest. This is a new patch of woods. Well, it's a patch of woods that I came into a year ago, but I never went, you know, really far into them. I never ventured into the woods too far, so I came back, and folks, there was nothing out there. Everything that I found, like this log that I'm on right now, is completely rotted out. It's rotted. There's nothing out. There's nothing to get from it. It's rotted, hollowed out. Okay, so what I want to do now, here we are. Got a couple of these pieces of fatwood here. At least I got something. And in this video, I saved a piece of wildlife. I saved the turtle. It's good to save wildlife when you're out here. So here I am going to do the shavings here. There you go. This is good fatwood right here. This little bit right here. It's really good. You can see it. I'm going to take my gloves off real quick. And this is really moist. It's wet. Sticky. There we are. Get some of these shavings. Don't need much. Okay. Here we are. Just a little. This is fibrous wood because it's part of that root system. And the stem that goes into the root system. Look at this. This is how pasty this stuff is. Look. Sticking to the knife. Pasty, pasty, pasty. This is resined, super resin plywood. This part right here. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. That's nice. It's hard to get the shavings off it because it's just so moist. Look at this. It just sticks to the knife. Look at that. It just sticks to the knife. That shouldn't be hard to get started. Let me see. Put that out real quick. Yeah. Put it right there in the middle. Let's see if this is going to take it. Yes, it did. Look at that. It took the spark. Oh yeah. Look at that. I'm going to show you a technique. Okay, we're going to do a little something here. I'll keep those shavings. I don't want to waste anything. Okay. What I want to do, I'm going to want to take a slice from this fatwood. I think I'm going to get the bigger knife out. Take this one out real quick. There. And what I want to do, see if I can break this down. I want to get a, let me see, where's that knife? Get a nice little, this is solid, but there you go. Just want to get a nice little thin piece here like this. And what I'm going to do, okay, this is going to be, this is serious hard wood to work with. This is fatwood, but this is just so sticky. All right, what I want to do, just kind of get some curls on the top of it. This is going to go up, just making it kind of feathered on top, feather on the bottom. This is very hard to work with. Well, what you can do is take a piece of fatwood like this, just like I'm putting it there, and you take some fatwood around it, okay, because what this is going to do when it goes up, this is going to go up right with it. I'm going to take some more shavings from here, this piece. Some of these curl shavings, and dress it up right around it, okay. And what I'm going to do, get a few curl shavings from it. And this should help to accelerate and lighten this up. Those fine shavings, makes a world of difference. Not just the curl shavings, but the fine shavings. Boy, they play an important role. Here we are. I think that's going to be enough, just to show you the power to burn. And now you could have a little feather stick. All right, here we go. We have a piece of fatwood sticking up, dressed it around with shavings, and we're going to do a light. And we're going to do a little burn for you. Just get it lit, and that's it. And look how fast that would go up. Look how fast. All around it. And now you put this in the middle of a tinder bundle, and with that stick sticking up, that's going to buy you plenty of time to get that violet. That's just one way you can do it. Bury that stick, and you can make a feather stick out of it. That's what's important. Getting a feather stick made is what you want. Okay, so that's what you want, to get the feather stick made. Now this is not going to go out with that stick right there. That's going to stay lit, and it's going to burn and give you plenty of time to get your fire started. Look at that. That is one incredible, look at that. And you put that around there, and that baby's going to go right up. Oh, you can see it's sweating. Oh yeah, definitely it's catching now. You can see it's catching on fire. Just want to let that burn long enough so you could see not just what's around it, but that stick is going to stay lit. It's like a candle, it's a torch, because of the concentrations of resin in that fatwood. That's the borrowed time right there. It's staying lit. Look at that. There you go. Helping this feed along. Look at that. That was a thick piece. Now you could always work with a thinner piece. Okay, and I haven't been out here in a while, and I have so many things to do. I'm sorry about that. But that's it right there. This is what buys you time. It's been a few minutes already. And if you can't get a fire or get something started, and you don't have a plan, don't go out there thinking you can start a fire if you never practice. Go in the backyard, go to a friend's house, try all these different techniques. Okay, but this is what we have here. And this is from the fatwood that I collected. It's not much. I'm more focused right now on saving that turtle, you see. So I was more focused on saving the turtle, and the turtle's back in the lake. He's doing fine with his family and friends. He was in the middle of nowhere, in the woods in the middle of nowhere, and he was going to die. I don't know how far they could walk in the day, but let me just tell you, there's no water around here. So it was an honor for me to find him, and to be blessed till I could save a turtle. Okay folks, this is it. This is what I got. Here's my harvest. It's getting overcast now. I don't know if we got some rain coming from the shower or something, but this is what I got. That's all. It's not a big harvest. Nothing to write home about. But it was just the idea of being out here and scouting for some fatwood. And I did find some, and I also rescued a turtle. Okay, that's it for now, folks. Until next time, this is Hiker with the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures. And let me just say something again. It's just, you know, you have to know how to educate yourself where you live, what part of the country you're at, what kind of trees are out there, and what type of trees could, you know, give you the tinder you need. There are many different type of trees and barks and all kind of stuff you could get to make your tinder from, and you can make your feather sticks also. But now, depending on where you are, this kind of videos just show you. I took you out on a hike and I kind of showed you different trees and what they look like and where you could get the best pieces to harvest from the tree, the roots and the knots that are coming out, sure, and the stem. Once that whole piece of wood rots, the whole trunk of the wood rots around and leaves that core, that's the bloodline that sends all the nutrients to, you know, up to the tree. When that's down there like that, you could tell the telltale signs on what these knots look like that goes into the branches coming from that stem. And this, okay, so this is it, folks. So you see how long that burns? And that's going to burn another 5 minutes. Okay, so this is Hiker with the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures. Until next time, folks. Okay, this is Hiker with the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures, and this is Lone Wolf Scouting Fatwood Adventures, episode 45. Until then, folks. Here's my harvest. Be safe. Get outdoors. Get outdoors. Get outdoors. That's his head. All right. Have everything right. Okay. Take this baby, throw him in the lake. Oh yeah. I remember that piece of wood, yeah. This is going to be my next Fatwood video. Look at this. Awesome. Another good find. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, folks. This is going to be my next. I missed this on the way in, and I see it on the way out. There's a whole, oh God, cluster of knots. Look at this. All of these. I'm coming back. That'll be my next video, folks. I'm on my way out. I'm going to save this baby little turtle here. Look at this. Majestic pine tree. It's a big pine tree. It's a beautiful pine tree. Look at that. That looks like a mess. Wow. Okay. It's right over there. I'll see it next time. Okay. This is going to conclude my Scouting Fatwood hiking adventures. And the big deal of today, to me, the big deal is saving a turtle. This turtle was in the middle of the woods, not around any water, and I know they probably can walk a great distance, and it takes, you could say, a turtle's pace, but the days are getting hotter, and when it was cool, maybe it wasn't such a challenge for these turtles, but now the weather's starting to get warm, and they probably ventured a little too far, where if they're out there when it's really hot, it's going to be food for another animal. And that's the cycle of life. We all have to feed on each other. Okay. got his head out. There it is. He's gonna walk. You see the water. There he is. He's got his head out. Oh yeah. Go ahead in the water. Go ahead. Freedom is calling you. There he is. Look at it. There he is. There he is. Oh, he rolled over. He's on his way. Look at him. Look at him. He's floating. I'm sure that's one happy turtle. And that's going to conclude my video. Enjoy the wildlife. Save it. Leave no trace. Look at him. I think he wants to come on with me as my pet now. He doesn't want to leave. He trusts me. You're welcome. You are very welcome. Okay, folks, until next time, this is Hiker Lou with the Outdoor Wilderness Wildlife Adventures, and this is Lone Wolf Scouting Fatwood Adventures, episode 45.